I was reading in John 18 again this morning and looking at the arrest as well as the events that followed, and noticed a sharp contrast. When the Romans said to Jesus in the garden, "Are you Jesus of Nazareth?" And Jesus simply said, "I am." The power of those words knocked them back. They were the words God gave to Moses. And they were the words that identified Jesus as God. Not long after that, Peter was on the outside of the gate in the courtyard where Jesus had been taken into Annas and went to warm himself by a fire. And a young girl said to him, "Are you one of the followers?" And Peter said, "Not me." Now that's an interesting response. It's quite possible that Peter might not have wanted to deal with the question. He didn't want the hassle of having to explain who he was. There wasn't much at stake. This was just a young girl. He didn't see it coming and just sort of said, "Leave me alone. I don't want to have to deal with this. Not me." Well, I think we have to keep in mind as we move through our days and weeks and years of our lives that many times we're in low-stake situations where it's tempting to say, "Not me." When we see an injustice that we could probably address or call out, we say, "Not me." Or when we see something that a faithful follower of Christ would change or fix or address, but there's too much going on, it's not a big deal, and then we simply say, "Not me." I think we have to keep in mind the power of what it means to say, "I am." That's what a follower of Jesus will say. Rather than "not me," we will echo the words of Christ and say, "I am," and we will be the followers of Jesus that he calls us to be.